What's going on? Today we're gonna look at Rasa, Gaara's dad, and unlike last time, I'm going to look at the details, show you his attack and life. I powered this guy up to red 3. He's not fully leveled up, so let's do that really fast. See, here you go. This is how you would awaken him. He's at red 3 right now. I click this. He gains this amount of stats. Red 4, one more time. He gains this amount of stats again. And then he gains this amount of stats. Now he's fully maxed out. But he's only 2 stars, so keep that in mind. You can look at the shorthand here. This is my lightning main character. His details, so you can kind of compare. And here's Rasa's. So he's lower HP, lower attack, higher defense, much higher ninjutsu, much higher resistance. Now if you don't know what any of these stats mean, health is obvious, attack is taijutsu moves, defense is protection from taijutsu moves, ninjutsu is should be pretty obvious, it's ninjutsu moves right here. So he does ninjutsu, this one does taijutsu and ninjutsu, so ninjutsu, taijutsu, ninjutsu, ninjutsu, ninjutsu. So all of his attacks and moves are based on this big number here. Initiative is how fast you are. If you're in the one spot, will you act before their one spot? This is what determines that. Critical hit, injury, combo rate, control. Yes, he's weak against fire. But let's look at him here. So we got Rasa right here, his mystery, magnetic style, giant gold dust, burial sending. It's a prompt. Prompt means you go out of order. So if you have that 1, he's gonna go first. If his initiative's highest, if he's the last character, he can still go first depending on what's going on, based on other prompts being used. Causes wind and earth attribute damage to up to 3 units of the opponent's team. Also causes immobile. A selected target will suffer from knockdown. So this is really nice. Does damage to 3 people. Causes immobile. Immobile is the stun that can skip their turn and interrupt them. And they suffer knockdown, which is a combo starter. And his regular attack here, Seiken's attack. Attack opponent's units in the front row, has a fixed chance of causing low flow and immobile. So this is another strong ability here. Fixed chance, not sure how high that is. They don't really say. And immobile, we know how good immobile is. His chases. He chases low flow, causes high flow. So he chases after his own attack. Then he has another chase. Magnetic style, unleash orb. Triggered with a 20 combo. Attack 4 of opponent's units with wind and earth attribute damage and causes paralysis. Paralysis means they are not allowed to chase. So if you have paralysis on even one of their people and they need that guy to chase, their combo will just stop if they need him. He won't be able to do it. So that's another good move, especially with a combo. And he also has his passive super armor, immune to low float, high float, repulse, and knockdown. That means he can't be comboed unless they can get around that somehow. If they can take this immunity away from him, then they can combo him. And comboing means chasing, getting the chases off. Chases are a lot of damage, so this is a very nice, because he has low defense. So you don't want him taking a bunch of chase damage. So let's build a team to where we can try to get this 20 combo off and then look at his moves. So we're gonna base off low float. He chases his own low float, then he causes high float. So we're gonna put him in front. We're gonna put the lightning main here. So we're looking for something that goes off high float. We got it here. Causes 10 combo. This causes low float. So now what we're gonna do here is look for chase low float. And we want to cause like high combo if we can do it. But doesn't look like we were able to find that. So Sasuke is another good character to get high high combos with. So what we got here so far is we got 10. It causes low float. So we want to make our low float go into high float. We'll take this dragon, go to high float. Sasuke will chase high float, cause low float, 10 combo. And that should be enough to get Rasa's thing here. And then we're gonna go with fight 4 Kakashi clones so we can show off Rasa's ability to attack multiple people. And here's this combo chase. So as you can see, he had all 4 of them with that chase. So he didn't combo right there. As you can see, Kakashi is using his thing here, and that usually would cause high float, I think. And Rasa doesn't take that, so he doesn't get chased. Now he attacks again, he's starting his own combo again. And bam. So what we got here is his mystery is a round two round cooldown, battlefield cooldown 1 round, and chakra use 80. So it's very expensive. So we'll use it here. I attacked all 3 of them, and it interrupted in all of them. Took all their moves away, interrupted this Kakashi who was trying to do his special here. Very strong attack. We'll look at his ultimate here one more time. I'll aim at this back one. And as you can see, I'm aiming at the back one, and it's going to interrupt this other Kakashi that I'm not even aiming at. Bam. So, he's pretty strong. I don't use him right now only because he's only 2 stars. He could get way stronger if I could get more fragments of him to level up his stars. As you can see, my lightning main has 5 stars with his max. 2 stars is the bare minimum I could possibly have of him. And let's take a look and see where we can get him here. Is he in here? I don't really think he is. He's not. So the only place you can get Rasa is the Edo Tensai treasure here. As you can see, he's actually very rare here. He's a super rare, so it's gonna cost you a lot of time investment and scrolls to get Rasa. But one good thing about the Edo treasures is it actually costs you less than normal to get these super rares. In this one it takes you 1,200 to get a super rare, which would be Madara or Naruto. In this one, to get Roshi, I think it takes about 300, I'm not exactly sure. This one, I think it only takes you about 90 to 100 seal scrolls to get him. I am not completely sure about that. I'll look it up and put it in the comment section. But it's much cheaper because he's only 2 stars. These other ones are 3 stars, and that's why it's like that. Because 2 stars, they're really weak. And that's what the problem is. They expect you to spend the additional scrolls to power them up. Because if you want him to have 3 stars, you gotta pull a lot to get, because once you pull a double of him, it only gives you 20 frags and you're gonna need like 100. Or you need 50 and you only get 20 for a double. So yeah, you would need to pull him 3 more times to get 3 stars. I haven't pulled him that many more times. I've just gotten these extra frags in events. So that's how you get him, and that's what he looks like.